And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. The Uber production. We are growing steadily here. We are at over 2,000 for both commercial and industrial demand. Keeping up with those numbers, too, except for goods. Goods is kind of a sore spot, because we're trying to deliver goods up here. And it's not really holding its own yet. I don't know what could cause that, but yeah, we're not really delivering a whole lot of goods to the hub, but that's okay for now. I don't mind that. We're delivering some, and that helps. Okay, so the next thing I think I want to try, I was looking at some of my connections here, and we've got a couple, we have 4 or 5. It looks like we have 5 unused connections on this side, and we're right next to all this residential right here. And I think if we take this and we loop it up, we would be able to go right in here where there is a massive amount of industrial and commercial right in here. So I think we're going to take this route and combine it with down here. And let's run this across here. So yeah, I've been thinking about a new series. I'd really like to try to create just a huge block of city. So I'd like to create a map where these cities are closer together, and see if we can't get like this just huge metropolis going. So let's try to cross this road here as best we can. Get it crossed, and then we can worry about the finer details in a second. Combine with this one. Why is this? Why does this not like me here? Does it just not like that road? Cross that, and then replace that road. Yeah, it does not like that road right there. Okay, let's eliminate the bad. There we go. Get that crossed, and that should help the bus lines. The bus lines should see that change rather than have to reroute themselves to who knows where. Okay, so we want to come down. Let's follow this loop around this, part way. And now we're going to want to loop it a little bit further. So let's just continue that and see if we can't connect these. Right down here. Okay, let's check that line, make sure it's good. I don't want it to cross that track in some weird way. But make that connection. Nice direct connection to Transport Tycoon up here, which is awesome. Okay, and next would be I'm not going to double it. I don't think there's any need to double it at this point. Depot. Right there. Okay, so new line from here to here. And let's get, what are the colors going in here? Red, so I'm gonna pick a dark cyan color for this line. So this is hub, tris, commuter. Okay. obviously, we're going to use the sweet MTR Express. This is Hub Tris Commuter. Awesome. And it's not the right color. I don't know why this thing does not choose the color that it needs to choose, but so that kind of interrupts this line and maybe encourages people to start going across the bridge here and maybe build up a little bit of this neighborhood. We've already gotten some growth and redevelopment down here because of this connection, but now I'm hoping with another whole city connected up to it, they'll start using this line, maybe get to work up there or shop or whatever, and derive a little bit of extra growth out of our hub. I haven't seen really much fluctuation in this growth than I don't think it can go any faster. I don't think this growth curve can go exponential. Like we're already growing pretty fast. Pretty steady. Lots of redevelopment on here. You can see all this redevelopment in here. Is this covering? Yeah, see, this isn't even covering that. But we are delivering goods over here, which is influencing that growth. So it is helping. It is helping to grow that area. And so far, so good. Tris Titan isn't doing too bad for itself either. And we're only delivering construction material up here, not even any food or anything. I mean, I could start delivering other things, but I don't know, we're getting pretty congested, especially down here where our raw materials are. And it looks like our sawmills are actually doing pretty good. This is upgraded. This is upgraded twice now, and we're just maxed on production. And the production of this has gone down a little bit, not by much. So let's look at this sawmill. Oh, look at that. We've upgraded once, and we're already going to upgrade again in 2 months. How about that? So this is upgrading. This sees 1,600 demand, and this still sees 10,000. So yeah, we are kind of sharing the load between these two now, and being able to deliver even more. So once those logs start rolling in a little bit more efficiently, I'm thinking that these are gonna pump out plenty of planks. So yeah, we've got a lot of planks in here, and we're already delivering a whole bunch more. So that's good. Keeping that rolling. How is our east line doing with goods? Let's check this. So we're right in line, 74% there. And this will tell us, yeah, 42. See, we're not able to deliver enough goods over here. So we still have some demand for goods that we're not supplying. So I'm hoping that this goods, it's one of the reasons I did that sawmill thing, is this is demanding so many goods. Look at that. We've got eastish goods. We're up to 900 goods going over to east. And that almost fills two completely full trains. And how many trains do I have on this? I have 3 trains. Good. Good. So as these trains load up, that's a lot. That's 900 goods for go east. How's our tools doing? Looks like tools are doing good. Machines As always, machines sort of lag behind tools because the ingredients are used in both, so it's kind of hard to keep them in stock. Look at that, we are out of plastic. What is our plastic situation? Plastic is sort of lagging behind. Why is that? How is oil? We got plenty of oil. Look at the production on this. Wow. That's impressive. 10,000 production on oil. And I don't know what that was. But yeah, looks like we're doing pretty good here. Oil, we're kind of keeping up with the supply. We've got trains coming in and trains going, so supply lines are good. We've got, you know, supply in here. A lot of that is going to fuel. So since we've revamped fuel a little bit, sending it more directly to where it wants to go, that really made a huge difference. Ooh, look at all the oil that's already over here. That is impressive. How much oil? Okay, yeah, we're not gonna fill those up, but it's gonna be close. Well, that one fills up. Oh, that could fill up, but we've got new trains coming in, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Oh yeah, lots and lots of oil. We got to keep that production up so we can deliver enough oil up here to keep our plastic flowing, because we really need that plastic for machines. Otherwise, machines are really going to take a hit. Steel, of course, still going strong. How much plastic? You didn't deliver all that much plastic, did you? About 150 plastic he delivered. Could be better. How's food? We upgraded food here a couple episodes ago, I remember. Looks like we've got surplus. That's good. That means we're moving enough cows with that new line that I put in. It's just a little train too, but it made a big difference in our supply. You know, the bigger trains still are massive amount of delivery, but that smaller train helps augment those a little bit and gets a little bit more cows going. Let's see, where else can we improve? We've got a couple stubs coming down here that we're not using. We could go right into here. There's a huge residential area right here that's getting no real boost, and we could push them right into this commercial sector here. Even have a little industrial goodness. Do we have any tunnels in here? Don't have any tunnels here. None here. So we could run a line. Let's see, right through here. I want to go under that. Like right there. And then I'm going to need to go under a couple other things. Let's see. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to sidestep that for a quick second. And then we're going to branch that off. Point it more or less towards our other line if we can. It's sort of pointing the right way. So there's our other line. There's this line. That's good. So I need to run this. And we're going to need to go under this as well. So let's just connect the two up. Is that connected? Yep. Okay, so we've got an error with that, so we're gonna need to go down a couple, 3, 4. That's pretty deep. That goes pretty deep down there. But yeah, it goes way down there. But we had to do it to get under this. Okay, we should have plenty of room for a depot here. Oh, you're facing the wrong way. Okay, so we don't have, need a line. I'm gonna put the train here, just limit us. So from here to here. Leg spike. And we're gonna make this, that's red. Let's see, is blue conflicting up here? It is not, so we're gonna keep that as blue. And this is hub gassed commuter. And let's get a, where's my depot? There it is. I don't know why I'm setting the color, because this thing, it doesn't take the color anyway. So we're going to buy one of those. We're going to set it to blue. And hub gassed commuter. And what are the frequencies of those? Hub gas commuter, 104 seconds. That's not bad. Hub tris, 3 minutes on that. I wonder if this one will update to be similar. And the hub tris is already making money. Look at that. This is already moving enough people to make money. So this first one, you know, this first year of operation, it moved, you know, enough people to make some money, but not much. And then boom, we got this massive growth of that line being used. So the hub gassed is the new one. And let's see. It shouldn't take too long for all of these houses and all of this stuff in here to see that new line. And now that we've got another line on here, it should, you know, the growth should reflect something like what goes on elsewhere where we have multiple lines. Because it seems like, you know, you connect one train up to a line, or one city up to another city. So if it's just these two cities connected, you get a certain amount of growth. You get a certain amount of development. And so for every city you add on top of that, you get, you know, even more growth and even better growth. So I'm thinking that, you know, connecting these up, we'll see a lot of this style, this high-rise, you know, bigger development back in here, because we're connecting even more up. Because we've got, what, three different lines connected into here now. So there's a lot more options. You can see, I'll stop zooming in and out here. Look at all that growth. Look at all that development going on just because we connected these up. And the hub gassed, we still don't have any passengers. Oh, I spoke too soon. There it is, our first one. And so does that change? No, we're still at 104 seconds. So let's see how much this person paid, this one person paid to go from the hub down to Gastonard here. All three loading in at the same time. That's pretty. That would be hard to do, but you know, by design. 200,000. Look at that. 200,000, and I got 4 more people to go back. So that is a pretty good deal. $200,000 per trip. So that next trip going up, that's going to be $1 million, or no, maybe not $1 million, maybe 800,000. And we don't have hub gas commuter. We got 13 to go back. And I don't think we have a connection. I don't think we have any other connections on this side, so that's good. We're also adding some growth potential onto this side here as well, because I think the west is the only other commuter line. So while we're hooking up 2 cities on that one line, it's nice to have Gastonard on that. Look at all the tools. Holy cow. Look at that. 600 tools this thing is going to load in. That's a lot of tools. These still have livestock. These still haven't been able to fill all the way up. Which is okay. It just means that there's extra capacity for expansion on that. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. And look at we have 42% using our lines. And the only real good, we have goods and then machines that are kind of lagging behind. And part of that reason is our goods. Goods going into the hub are actually going through an intermediate stage. So I might actually want to change that. I might want to change that. I could take this. Let's let it autosave. I could swing this around, go on the other side of these, and then merge right in with our goods and start delivering goods directly into the hub, and essentially take away the goods delivering up here from this line, which isn't being used very much, skip this station, and deliver them somewhere else, somewhere where we have high demand and low supply. And that way we could boost this factory even more to see even more good potential. So I'll keep an eye on this for a little bit, see how we're doing, and pick it up next episode. So we're close to wrapping this series up. I'm kind of keeping it going a little bit, just because I want to get these factories as high as we can. This factory here, Forest, is upgraded again, so we're at 6,400 there, and this thing is now upgraded to 3,200. So yeah, we are growing like crazy. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.